Hello, and welcome to Social Minutes with Mona. Today, I am jumping right into Canva to show you a relatively new tool that is so cool. Have you ever thought about doing webinars or perhaps creating courses that you can sell on rinse and repeat in a membership program? Well, I recently discovered that you can create a course or a webinar or a talking presentation, whatever you want to call it, in Canva. And I want to show you how that's done. Now, mind you, a little disclaimer, I just recently discovered this and I haven't worked out all of the details and learned every single feature, but I'm so excited about it. I wanted to come on and share it with you, even though there's still more for me to learn, so we can kind of learn it together. Are you ready to jump right in there? Let's go. I'm going to share my screen and head over to Canva, my absolute favorite graphic design program ever. And let's see, we're going into Canva. Hopefully now you can see my screen and notice that I'm up on the right-hand side in a little square. But when I go into this presentation, it's going to be a little bit different. So what I'm going to do is show you the presentation that I just very quickly put together and point out some of the features while I'm there. Okay, here we go. So what I did was I went into Canva and I chose presentation as what I wanted to create, my new design. And then you'll notice over here on the left-hand side, you've got tons of different templates that you can choose from. So you want to choose one that reflects your brand, your message, your style. Don't worry about the colors. Don't worry about the pictures or the illustrations, because you can customize all of that. But this is a super cool feature. So I just picked one at random here so that I could put this together, but watch what happens when I put this into present mode. I'm going to come over here to the top right into the present section, click on present, and instead of choosing standard, which is what I usually do if I'm using it as a slide deck, maybe in a networking meeting, do a presentation on social media or what have you, I typically just choose presenter. But in this case, I'm going to choose the drop down arrow and I want to go into present and record. So when I go into present and record, I'm going to choose next. And I want you to notice that, oh, I don't think I did it right. You know what? This I already downloaded. So bear with me one second here. Let me do that again. I'm going to actually show you the recording that I did. Oh, I thought I downloaded it. I must not have. All right. So let me open up a different window and I'll share the link so that you can see it. Hopefully that's coming up. Oops. Yikes. I guess I should have worked through this a little bit more. Here I am back again. So let me just start from scratch. Let me do that. Let me move me out of the way over here on Zoom. And I am just going to choose, here's a really quick one. You can see the time limit right here. So let me just go back to the home page. I'll just start from scratch. There we go. So I'm going to come over here and choose presentation. And that's a 16:9 format, so like a YouTube video. And then again, as I mentioned before, here are the templates that you can see over on the left. And as you hover over them, you can see how long the presentation is and or how many slides it has. So see right here, it says 1 of 13. Now, after I'm here, I want to go ahead, I'm going to apply all 13 of these pages because I can remove some or add some or customize the 13 that are here. So boom, we're going to do apply 13 pages. Now, I would go ahead now and change my coloring. So like this bar right here, red is not my color. So I would come up here to the block and choose my branding color. And I can go to each individual little section and customize my colors. So right here, let me choose a different branding color. Let's go with the bright pink for this one. And I'm going to customize this to presented by me, of course. So that's Coach Mona, whoops, Mona G. All right, then you advance to the next slide and you customize it the way that you want to. And when you have your presentation all finished, so all 13 pages are now finished, then you're going to come up to the present button on the top right. And instead of choosing standard, I'm repeating myself, you're going to choose, whoops, yeah, that's right, escape. Instead of choosing standard, I'm going to choose present and record. Now, what is going to happen is it's going to ask me to go to the recording studio. So I'm going to click on that little purple button, go to the recording studio. And now it's going to prompt you to set up your camera and your microphone. So I am using my HD camera built into my MacBook Pro, and also I'm using the default MacBook Pro microphone. Once I have chosen, you've got a little drop-down menu, so I could be using my OBS virtual camera, my Logitech webcam, or my Mac built-in camera. Once you have made your camera selection and chosen your microphone, the next thing you're going to do is start your recording. And when you start your recording, guess what? You're going to get a 3, 2, 1 countdown. So let's just do it. Start recording. 3, 2, 1. Today, we're learning how to do a talking presentation, AKA a webinar, AKA a course that you can present on rinse and repeat time and time again. And we're doing it in Canva. Notice that I am down here in the left-hand side, the bottom of the screen, in a circle. In Zoom, you're seeing me as a square, and I believe it's up at the top right. But so that's a little bit different. So people will know automatically that you're not doing that through Zoom, but through another platform. And then there's a little red button right here that lets me know that I am in fact recording. Over on the right, this is the section where I can add my notes. For example, bullet points to keep me on task so I don't venture off. And then again, over here on the top left, there is a timer that's going. Most webinars are typically around 90 minutes. So it's 60 minutes of presentation or teaching or course or what have you. And then if it's a free webinar, those last 30 minutes are typically where the presenter is trying to sell you on their new course that they've created for money. Okay, so you watch the free webinar so that they do the free webinar so that they can at the end upsell to a course or something that they've created and they want to sell. So that's kind of how it goes in digital marketing. It's pretty standardized. So, typically a lot of people, unfortunately, will watch the first 60 minutes so that they get the gist of the information that the presenter is providing, and then they click it off when it gets to the sales page part. But if you're a course creator and you're a teacher, then this is something you don't have to try and sell something at the end, although it would be good business to try to. But if it's a course that you're selling in a membership, of course, you don't want, actually, you would try and upsell them and get them to be on the lookout for your next product. That's just digital marketing and how it works. Okay, that's the tangent. So luckily I can see that I'm 2 minutes and 14, 15, 16 seconds into this presentation. So I need to get a move on because I want to be able to meet my 15 to 20 minute deadline on this Social Minutes with Mona. All right. So now if I have to cough or sneeze, there's a little pause button right here. I can just click that pause button. And in Canva, I'm now paused. So, and it shows me that I'm paused right down here on the screen. And so I can take my drink of water, collect my thoughts, or maybe I have to cough or sneeze. When I'm done, then I just come back up here and hit resume. And boom, I'm back online and back recording again. When you get finished, you're going to press this button right here that says end recording. And a pop-up opens up that says that you're uploading your recording and you have to keep the browser window open while you're uploading, or else you're going to lose the recording that you just spent time making. So bear with me for just a moment while that is recording. When it's done recording, when it's done what is it? Oh yeah, rendering. When the video is done rendering, then you're going to have a choice to either copy the link or to download it to your laptop. I am going to recommend to do both. Download it to your laptop so that you can upload it elsewhere. And then you can also copy the link so that you could go to your social media platforms and post the link so that people can watch it. So, all right, it's telling me that my recording link is ready. My choices now are to either discard because maybe I didn't like the way that it went, or save and exit, in which case it's going to save it in Canva, which means that I'll be able to edit it again in the future before I share it out there to the world. And then option number 3 is to download it. And again, I would download it so that I can upload it elsewhere. But while I'm here, I would go ahead and copy that link so that I could share it out on my social media channels. Is that not cool? I mean, is that not really super cool? There are other platforms, of course, that you can do this in, but some of them, I'm going to stop my share now. Some of them are really pricey. For example, Kajabi. Kajabi is the big daddy. Kajabi is an amazing platform, but it's really, really, really pricey. It's also kind of all in one. So you can do your landing pages in there, etc. But did you know you can also build landing pages in Canva and then put them out there? I use Groove. I'm a big fan of Groove. You've heard me talk about it for a long time. But so you can host it wherever you want to, but you can create it and host it in Kajabi. But I'm not promoting Kajabi. I'm promoting doing this for free. That's the name of the game when you are a solopreneur. You're just getting started and you don't have a lot of dollars to invest in all of these different tools that you have to kind of duct tape together. That's why I love Groove so much, because you can build a website, you can do landing pages, you have a mail program where you can do sequencing, you can build funnels, you have a video platform and a webinar platform, and on it goes. So if you would like information about how to get the free version of Groove, send me a message, write a comment, and I'll be sure and get that to you, okay? Because that's where I host my website, which incidentally, I don't have to pay hosting fees or any SSL certificate fees to have a secure site. Okay, this is not an advertisement for Groove, I assure you. It's actually Social Minutes with Mona, and we're demoing what you can do in Canva to create a talking presentation or a webinar that you can do absolutely free. Put it on rinse and repeat, sell it as a course, whatever the case may be. Okay, I think that is probably going to wrap it up because I'm actually on time today. I'm at 12:12. That gives me about 3 minutes to sign out. So let me start by saying thank you so much for tuning into Social Minutes with Mona. I do this every single Thursday. I do it live on Facebook at noon. And then I take that live recording and I download it to my laptop, just like I was telling you to do on the presentation. And then I add an intro and an outro that, by the way, I created in Canva for free. And then I upload the video to YouTube and to Instagram video. So that way I'm building 3 channels at once. If I can be of any service to you, or if you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm all over the social channels. Typically, I am at CoachMonaG. On YouTube, it's just my name, Mona Giordano, but you can view all of the Social Minutes with Mona episodes on YouTube. So I invite you to do that. And while you're there, please subscribe. I'm going to end it for today. Oh, one more thing. If you have an idea of a topic that you would like me to cover on this live on Thursday, next Thursday, the Thursday after, you get the idea, then reach out to me by private message and let me know. If I choose your topic, then I'll be sure to give you a mention during the live. And also I will tag you in all of the social media platforms where I promote Social Minutes with Mona. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it so much. I know time is valuable. If you're viewing live, please let me know, #live. And if you're viewing by replay, then put in that #replay and Don't forget to ask your questions, put them in the comments, because I am here to serve you. Thank you so much. Until next week, everybody, may God richly bless you.